Davis Drives and Davis Auto Sales, we are going racing. Real deal racing. This is going to be fun. Hope you guys are excited as we are, especially coming back after this past weekend from NASCAR at Daytona. This is going to be neat. Check this video out. All right, guys, we are going racing. The thumbnail is true. 100% going, but we're not going NASCAR. We're going to the Freedom Factory, to the Ultima 600. And us personally are not going because unfortunately we already obligated for another event. My boys right here in this car are going to go. Drop it in right here, AJ. This thing is going to be cool. Very proud to go down there. Very proud to support these guys and take this car out there, and hopefully they kill it. I hope they kill it. Couldn't ask for a better spirit. These guys are excited, and we're excited because we really like to support Cleetus. If you don't know who Cleetus is, if you watch the Daytona 500 and you watch the ARCA race or any of the races, he's the one they were talking about because he's a real old school redneck spirit. I was going to call one of my buddies to be in here because I'm going to tell y'all something. About a year, maybe a year and a half ago, we had the chance to go to Old Dominion Raceway. Old Dominion Raceway, killer facility. Here's a plug for those guys. Round track. They also got the road course track and even have a little drag strip. But they invited us out there for kind of like an open house and to put on a little truck show. And it went over well, and we got to do a full tour of the facility. I came back on that Monday, and I told my guys to do the little roundy round there. I don't even know what they call that series, but I said, look, what's it cost to get one of these cars? But then one of my other buddies walked in, does a lot of painting for me. He used to do stuff for like Busch Grand National and some other stuff, and I said, hey, what if we really wanted to go NASCAR racing? Do we have to have a tractor trailer and a rig, or could we legit pull up with a pickup truck in an open trailer with a full-blown NASCAR on the back? Could we even do it? Would they allow you to do it? Or is it all about the money and all about the appeal? What do you have to do? He thought I was joking. I was like, what does it take? Would it take $250,000, $500,000, $1 million? What would it take if you wanted to go race, whether it be ARCA or Xfinity? Because I was dead set, like just like what Cleetus did. Go down there and be a real spirit, not one of these guys that's all regulated by the rules. Could you even do it? But I'm so proud these guys are getting ready to do it, and they're going to have just as much fun doing what they're doing. And I wish we could go. We'd probably catch the next one in October, or maybe he'll have something else in the meantime, because I'd love to go down there and have a good time. It's in the blood. When you're a redneck, it's redneck. NASCAR went away years ago when you can't go up and punch the dude that knocked you out or knocked you out of the race. Now they fine you for just doing the stupidest things. NASCAR's not what it once was, but Cleetus went out there and had a good time. This car's going to be in his parking lot this coming weekend. Watch for it on YouTube. Know that truck car and those guys came from here to have a good time, and we're proud to support them. Thanks, guys. Watch the video. All right, guys, if you follow Cleetus McFarland, Garrett Mitchell, you already know he was in NASCAR this weekend. Well, this is the closest thing from Richmond headed to NASCAR, but the Freedom Factory, not a NASCAR race. And these boys are getting ready to take it down there to Florida and have a good time. Tell them a little bit about the car.
Yeah, so it started out auction fine. It's a 08 Nissan Altima, 3.5 V6 manual gearbox. You know, when he announced the whole Ultima 600 thing, went in and bought the ticket before I ever had the car. So went in and tried to find the lightest weight, most affordable car that we could kind of tear up. So I figured the coupe would be the best way to go. And but it's all stock suspension, stock drivetrain. You can't modify any of that.
Can't modify, right? That was one of the rules. Yep.
Yeah, can't modify any of that. It's got to be on a stock DOT tire. Nothing less than a 400 tread wear pattern. So we just kept all that alone. Just made sure it was in good health, and you know, gutted it and put a light seat in it and a harness just for my safety, because I'm sure it's going to get rowdy.
Yep. And they don't actually require any safety upgrades, so he's setting pretty good in there with that. But the Lightning McQueen, that should get some attention. That's go. That's go do pretty good. And we really follow Cleetus. He's one of the few guys on YouTube that is pretty good soul, real down to earth. He's not out there just for all the attention, and no better way than to go down there and show them a little bit of what we got up here in Richmond.
That's
So
right. That's right.
we're very happy to put our name on the side of it, all over it, all the different amenities, and of course the YouTube channel. So while y'all are down there, make sure he gets a good glimpse of that.
There you go.
We're gonna rig him up with some gear to have some cameras rolling while this thing's happening. Hopefully we can bring you guys back a pretty edited video, and hopefully the car comes back in one piece because you guys can go back, what, in October?
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan to bring it back in one piece. I mean, we're not going down there to play bumper cars or nothing, or
Well,
crash
tell
up
about
derby.
that.
Yeah.
Tell about the bumper deal.
So yeah, so the bumper, you have to start with all the bumpers on it, but he threw in a $500 above payout if you finish and win without a bumper on the car, or the front bumper at least. So, you know, we got some tricks up the sleeve to let that come off fairly easy. You know, so the plan is to go out there and win this thing, and, you know, go back in October. You know, we'll fix on the car whatever needs to be fixed and go back in October. My buddy Chris right here, you know, he's the one that does all the paint scheme, and he's the one that did all the artwork and graphics, and so
yep, he's got it hooked up looking good.
yeah, we may end up going back with 2 of them next year.
Ka-chow! Yeah, we hope to get in front of Cleetus. If you guys are Cleetus's followers or ours, make sure you give a shout out when you guys see this on there. Make a comment on any of his posts about this event, that we're coming from a little small town, Chesterfield, Virginia, to come down there and have fun with those guys. It's 60 cars, right?
He just posted just a little while ago. I think he's got 74 signed up right now.
Cool. And it was a total of 80 he was going to let in or something?
I think it was an 80 max, I think is what it was.
Cool. So it'll be a good showing. There'll be a lot of cars down there, but we're rooting for this team right here. We're really hoping they do good, and you guys should notice the car. It's bright and flashy, and
That's right.
it should be zooming around the track, hopefully so fast you can't see what's going on. Ka-chow! Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Into this exhaust. Check that out, guys. I mean, straight NASCAR looking exhaust. Go ahead and fire it up. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool right there. He put a lot of effort into that. You doing it the wrong way? Huh? Hopefully it's not upside down, guys, because AJ's got the camera upside down. So, but that's a whole lot of effort right there. We got a little boo-boo already. We'll end up with a lot more boo-boos, but boom, 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 and on the hood. Cleetus, if you're watching this, make a comment. Let's see. We're coming. Next time we might come with 2 or 3 of these things. This is some good, inexpensive fun right here. Really looking forward to these guys having a good time. We got to stay here this weekend. We've already committed to another event, but they're going to be out there killing it for us. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the support.